Jai Guru everybody. Today we are celebrating the auspicious day of Govardhan Puja. This is a day when Lord Krishna lifted Govardhan. I will not go into detail of that. You know the story. But it's so wonderful, this Leela of the Lord. Because this Leela of the Lord, He pre-planned it, I would say, millions of years before. Maybe I may be exaggerating, maybe some thousands of years before. But it's amazing how He planned the descent of Govardhan itself, To enact this Leela, where He lifted with His little finger Govardhan. There is many versions of it. But the most accurate version is when the Lord, you see, whenever He have to incarnate, He already planned, His master plan. He come to reveal something deeper. So that plan He already did in Vaikuntha itself. First, He sent Yamuna Maharani. Then there was the mountain king, Drunachal. So he had a son. Govardhan. So his son was Govardhan. So there was one Rishi, Pulastya Muni. So he was doing great tapasya in Kashi. So when he visited Dronachal, he found the place so serene, so calm, so nice, but he felt that would be a good, maybe I take a piece of that place to Kashi. So he saw the son of Dronachal. He said, I would like to take your son to Kashi. So the father was wondering, how can I let my son go? And also, you see, the son of Dronachal is not a small, it's not a small stone, a small mountain, but you can say somebody can just carry like a stone in the hand. It's a huge, Actually, now what you see of Govardhan, it was much more than that. It was like 10 times the size of it. So, with heavy heart, he could not say no to the Muni, to the Rishi. Rishis, when you say no to them, it can be dangerous. They don't look whether you are Devas or you are God or anything, they will curse you. So the curse of the Rishi, actually he was one of the son of Brahma directly, So it's even worse to say no to them. So the Rishi asked, demand that he take Govardhan to Kashi. So Dronachal had one he said, we will have a bargain, one condition. So the condition is, you will not place my son anywhere. If you place it down, he will never move. And he said, yes, I agree with your condition. Because he knows, he's a Maharishi, he knows his capacity. So next, how to carry. So you see the yogi, the rishis have great power. So they can increase the size or can decrease the size. So he became huge, even bigger than Govardhan. And he lifted Govardhan like nothing in his palm. And he's walking from Himalayas to Kashi. So Bhagavan, like I said, Narayana already planned it, but this Leela must happen. So as he was passing in Braj, he saw the beauty of Braj. So he saw how wonderful is this place and serene. So he felt calm. So, and when he felt calm, he felt also the cold of nature. And when you feel calm, you can relax. Every part of your body gets relaxed. So he felt the cold of nature. So what to do? So in the rush, he forgot about. He put Govardhan down, and he went to Yamuna and do whatever he had to do, and then take a bath in Yamuna and come back. When he came back, he tried his best to lift Govardhan. He could not. They said, "This is not possible. This is very not nice of you." So he said, "I'm being cheated." Govardhan refused to move. "I'll stick here, I'll stay here. I'm not going to move from here." So out of anger, he cursed Govardhan. You will be diminished by a mustard seed, the size of a mustard seed. Every day you will get less. So, saying, Govardhan was there, waiting for the Lord to descend. You know the story when Nanda Maharaj was going to, the Brajvasis, they were worshipping Indra, thinking but worshipping Indra, Indra will favor them, will give them rain, will give them for the crops and everything. And Lord Krishna remind that, say to Nanda, this is the duty of Indra. Whether he want or he don't want, he have to give you rain. That's his duty. You see, it's like when you are working in an office, your boss tells you to do your job in a certain way. Okay? And you decide to do it differently. Do you think your boss will be happy? No, he will not be happy. So Indra is similar. He has been given a certain job to do. And he's just one of the many Indras that exist. He's not only the one from one heavens. But you see, when pride and ego rise inside of your mind, you may be a demigod, you may be a human being, you may be a very learned person, but when pride and the ego rise inside of your mind, you become blind completely. And such is the state of Indra. When he heard that the Brajvasis are not worshipping him, he decided to punish them. So how he punished them? His wrath, send torrential rain, storms and everything. So everybody, who have to blame now? Krishna had felt the head of Nanda Maharaj, saying, you should not worship Indra. And he agreed, you should not worship Indra. He had his duty. And now, when all this big storm are coming, sending from Indra, who will they have to blame? they blame Krishna. So Krishna decided this is the time he become an environmentalist. You know? He take care of the mountain, he take care of the cow, he take care of the garden. No, he's a reminder of what we are doing nowadays with the world. No? We are destroying the world. Look at so many places. So many places nowadays, either you have too much rain or too much, there's no rain at all. No, there's drought completely. Why? Because we don't treat nature in the right way. When there's a tree in your place, you just cut it like nothing. Because it's disturbing. You know? What you will do, you could put a big building there. No, as you cut the tree, you should plant also. Plant 10 trees. Here Krishna is reminding not only to worship the Govardhan, he's also saying, but worship, take care of nature. That's how you will worship nature. By looking after nature. When you look after nature, nature will look after you. But if you destroy nature, nature will destroy you. So Bhagavan become an environmentalist also, to show the importance of how we should care for our nature, how we should care for our forests, how we should care for our trees, how we should care for the animal, how we should protect the animal. Yesterday there was a Prabhu, he was talking so nicely how to protect the cow. I would not say only protecting the cow, protect all the animals. Not by treating them like human beings, like pets or whatever you want to put them in your house like the European does, no? They treat them more than humans sometimes. No. Doesn't mean that by protecting the animal, you should really care for them. Look after them, but don't overdoing it. So, Bhagavan will come back to remind. You see, 5,000 years ago, still reminding nowadays itself. So, he left Govardhan. So he shows that he's the Supreme Lord, Of course, for them, they think the people were covered by Maya. The Brajvasis all came inside underneath, For 8 days, he stood holding Govardhan, which is on his little finger. So 8 days, he stood there. So, after the 8 days, Indra realized his mistake. His ego got shattered. He calmed down, he came down and bowed down to the Lord and asked for forgiveness. So Bhagavan put the Giriraj back. Forgive Indra. You know the story, I'm not going in detail everything. And then, of course, Kamadenu blessed and said to Krishna that from now on you will be called Govinda, the protector of the cows. And the protector, not only the cows, protector of all, but being the cows, she's there to protect all life itself. Because he is the source of all life. Whether you see it or you don't see it, he is the source of everything. When we take a seed, how small the seed is. Take a banyan tree, for example. So small. But yet, do you see the whole tree inside the banyan tree, in the seeds? No, you don't see. But it is there. When it grows and matures, you have a big tree. But from that big tree, millions of seeds will be created. The same, the one is reminded that he is the source of everything. There's nothing outside of him. But for you to realize that, you have to have the right eyes to see. You have to have the right vision to see. If you don't have the right vision, of course, then you will see that normal, usual. Then this is when you take life for granted. When you take life for granted, then you miss something. So this Leela, the one enact to call every human being to take shelter to him. He's not only for the devotee, but he called everyone, whether you believe him or not. He is the one who shelter everyone. But have the right vision to see things. So, after putting Govardhan and forgive Indra, the Vrajvasi was feeling sad because Krishna was standing there, but he didn't eat. They could not cook anything underneath the mountain. So they decided to honor Krishna. They will cook 56 preparation, 56 meals for Krishna, dishes. Right? So, Chapan Bhog, no? So that's why for 7 days, for 8 days he stood. And they prepared 7, normally they say, but the people there were, at that time were eating 7 dishes every day. It's a lot, huh? So 7 dishes every day. Well, 3 in the morning, 4 in the evening. 7 dishes every day. So 7 times 8 makes it 56. This is the 56 dishes that they offered to honor Lord Krishna. And of course, when they brought it, they offered it to Govardhan. Bhagavan enacted his Leela again. He appeared and accepted all the offering. But then he covered them again with Maya, but they don't remember anything. And this is his Leela, how humble he is, even if he is enacting all this, he is completely humble. He accepts the devotion, and he accepts the love of his devotee. In whatever way, he accepts it. Jai Gurudev.